Okay, so day 2 and I've already made a bit of a blunder. It took me almost 4 hours to get ready this morning because one of my family members had hidden the morph suit in their bedroom. Well, I say hidden, but they put it there by mistake and fell asleep and woke up at 10 a.m. Oh joy, such a fantastic idea. So now I am incredibly late. It's almost midday, all because of this bloody stupid event. But it's already looking a little bit busier, as you can see here. So I'm definitely excited for this. Let's get right to it.
Compared to the Friday, there were far more people here today. In fact, I was a little taken aback by it. But well, enough of me rambling on about how many people there were. You're just here for the cosplayers, so let's go talk to some.
Of course, you can't have any convention without a giant inflatable T-Rex. It's basically the law of the universe. You've got Einstein's theory of relativity, you've got the fact that McDonald's will always screw up your order, and every convention has an inflatable T-Rex. What time is it?
It's time to tip the scales.
I mean, literally, what time is it? Is it Power Rangers, or is it Sentai?
Power Rangers.
Okay, it's Sentai, got it. With your debut on the Switch, how long do you think until you'll be in Smash Brothers? I mean, it's fair game. You're a Nintendo property now as well.
I'll give it a couple of years.
DLC, maybe?
No, we're not that good.
Oh, well.
No, last year.
Finally, you've got this lovely design in Smash Brothers. What do you have to say about it? This is seeming very familiar. I think something similar happened yesterday. You know, I am very angry at both of you. Thanks to you two, I've had that goddamn theme song stuck in my head for 5 years.
Yay! Hooray!
It's just, as soon as I hear the words, as soon as I hear the first 3 words...
Kiss, fall in love!
Okay, I'm gonna leave before you get it stuck in my head even more. I'm Batman.
No, I'm Batman.
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 Swear to me!
Where is Falcone?
What? Look who I found again. It's Brad Towner, and he's ascended reality and become a Smash Brothers character again.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, it's definitely good to be back.
Definitely love me being on Nintendo.
Albeit it's a little bit more low poly in certain areas.
Yeah, I was a bit pissed off that my butt isn't 100%.
Yeah, blunt way to put it. So, anyone bought the Rodimus Unicronus yet?
Not yet. I've had plenty of people take a lot of interest in it. So hoping today is, lots of people here, so someone will buy it.
I wonder if you're going to say, kept you waiting, huh? When someone finally buys it.
Kept you waiting.
Yeah. Sounds like what's going to happen.
Hope so.
So, what are we talking about?
Not about you, because you're in it. You two have been passed up on the greatest opportunity, and quite frankly, I'm ashamed of Nintendo. You two should be in Smash Bros. Why aren't you lobbying for them?
Do you expect Mario to be really that nice? To even his friend, Waluigi?
Well, you supposed to be my friend.
When this is at stake here, when Waluigi is at stake here, yes, I do.
What can you do? I mean, they have to invent a whole new thing with all the sports moves, and that would just look cheesy.
Waluigi's sake, why we fit trainer and no Waluigi?
I don't know, why anyone at all? Why not that guy off the street right in the corner or something?
Really is stupid.
When Wario had alcohol trouble, Waluigi was there to get you through rehab.
Mario is still on alcohol, stupid! Mario loves beer!
What's your move, creep?
Your move, creep.
No, what is your move, creep?
This is my move.
I believe you were at Smash last year.
I was indeed.
You had the bottle of Windex, or it was Ajax.
No, it's Ajax. It's actually got written on it Francis.
Oh,
Most part.
right.
Yeah, because I'm looking for Francis. I needed that wanted poster.
Well,
People need to know what he looks like.
Shouldn't it be stabbed now that he's dead?
I don't know. He spoke to Flash. Kind of, got me a different universe.
Ah, right.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
You're gonna jump into the Disney Marvel universe anytime and kill everyone?
Has been a thought. I don't know. Some people are tempting, like Prince Charming. And it's like, everyone's got one. Just
As I promised yesterday, I decided to go around and take some footage of Artist Alley. It went surprisingly well. I'm definitely glad I bought all of my artwork yesterday because oh my god, the artwork was selling fast. I'm pretty sure that some of what I got wouldn't be available today, so I'm quite lucky.
Blood for the blood god! I thought you were chaos! Who do you think's faster, you or Sonic the Hedgehog? Me. You sure about that? You sure you're not too slow?
Yes.
Well, I guess Sonic never went so fast and jumped into the power universe.
Proves I'm faster.
Yeah, and I can't argue with that logic. Oh, Ridley's behind you! Yes, I cannot believe I'm seeing Slender Man. It was the first costume I ever actually cosplayed as. It's truly amazing. Oh, what the?
It's really hard to appreciate how many people attend these conventions when you're watching it on a video, so I decided to take some time-lapse photography. Maybe you'll appreciate it now. There are a lot of people on this Saturday. In fact, I'm actually recording this well after the convention because it's taken so long for me to do the video, so I can safely say that Saturday was indeed the busiest day. Unfortunately, while I was filming this time-lapse shot, one of the buttons on my cosplay fell off. Thankfully, I was able to catch it, unlike the button on the third day, which I'll get to in another video, but it didn't take very long to repair it. It's not the worst break of the convention, and I'll save that for another time.
When do applications for Hogwarts open?
September.
Oh, do you remember?
I don't think so.
The 21st night of September?
Oh.
Body art, dancing in September?
Yeah. Oh my god, that's what I thought.
So, is your rendition of Optimus more about freedom is the right of all sentient beings, or is it more about give me your face?
Give me your face.
Oh my, debate fine through and through. Now, quick question, where's the truck cab? I'm not seeing a truck cab on the chest.
My T-cog is broken. I can't transform.
Oh, that's rather unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not seeing Laserbeak and Ravager around here. Not even Ratbat. Are they currently taking the day off and home?
Affirmative.
Oh yeah. Did they just run out of tape space? You have to rewind them?
We upgraded. Sony MD.
Ah, fair enough. Would you say that analysis is highly logical? Yep, seems pretty logical to me.
I'll just pretend to take a selfie.
Okay.
After that though, I decided to hang around and I came across this lovely gem. Now I promised I wouldn't discuss haul parts during the actual video, but this is just too good to ignore.
I must admit I'm a little bit confused. Are you a boy or a girl?
Yes.
Great, I feel like Professor Oak and stupid at the same time.
Die, you evil spawning helmet thingy.
Come on, I'm trying to capture you.
No, I am not to be captured. I am the Lynch King. I am the ruler of Icecrown. You do not capture me. I capture you.
But I'm a Mario.
I don't care if you're Mario.
Of course, when everyone else went home, it was time for the Transformers BST Down Under meetup. No, it's not the TCCA this time, as I incorrectly assumed, and many people actually had to correct me afterwards. It was quite a fun time with many bots, but I didn't really take much video footage because I had to edit these three instead. Unfortunately, somebody broke one of mine. Yeah, that's an $80 toy, by the way, and I'm very glad he decided to pay for it back. He did in fact get me another copy, even though I wasn't going to ask him to, so it's greatly appreciated. Forgive me just being a little bit under the weather at the moment, because I've got a very sore throat on this. It's most unfortunate. Yes, I thought I'd get around the con flu because I already got a cold beforehand, but it seems that as I've gone throughout the day, it's just, I had a really sore throat. So I'll just go over the haul part rather quickly, and I don't really have as much anyway. I did spend less money today than I did yesterday, but yesterday I got more artwork, I got more things to talk about, whereas this time it's just a bit quicker, just a few more expensive things here and there that ultimately was less money. But of course I'll get some more things tomorrow, although I'm not sure what I'm going to get. The doors are wide open at this point, but for now, let's talk about what has happened. Of course I got Cappy, as you already know, and I'm really happy with that. But getting into the new stuff, I picked up Volume 4 of RWBY at the Hanabi/Rooster Teeth stall. I've already seen this one, but I think I should probably get RWBY on DVD because it's a nice show to have. I was going to get Seasons 1 to 3 as well, but unfortunately that's only on Blu-ray, which is a bummer. And until the Blu-ray player gets brought down to the main area of the house, because currently it's being locked up in the studio above the garage, I can't get much use out of that. Still, DVDs are selling pretty strong, and they haven't been completely phased out yet, and I'm pretty happy with this purchase. No, it's not signed by Vic Mignogna, but does everything have to be? I might pick up a figure or two from RWBY tomorrow. It might be a thing that did interest me. Now, for a very long time, I have been against Nendoroids in terms of their price tag and what you actually get, but I secretly have wanted one for the past several years. Unfortunately, there are several problems with getting one at a convention. There's the price, as most of them are inflated to $90 plus. Then there's the selection. Most of them are either ship girls or girls from Love Live, and as we both know, they're trash shows. I'm not sorry! And then the ones that we do have are characters I'm not interested in. However, there were a few Konosuba ones. Well, I say a few, but there really was only one. I would have gotten Megumin if I hadn't got a Megumin from last year, and besides, there were no Megumins. There were just a whole lot of Kiratos and Love Live girls. Nico, no. So instead I got Darkness, which is not my favourite character from the show, but at least I have a Nendoroid, so my Nendoroid quota for my display is fulfilled. I've got one Nendoroid and one Figma. That's enough for me. I don't need to go diving into this whole rabbit hole of insanity when it comes to prices. Definitely eager to open this up at home, but it's not the most exciting thing I bought today. No, that would go to these. These are supposedly small-scale, high-grade style Gundam kits. They're apparently under the Candy Toy line, but my exposure to the Candy Toy style of figures is with the Kabaya toys from Transformers, and those are filled with parts forming and hollow molding. It's not very good. But some of these were on display in the store, and in a display format that you could actually go and have a fiddle around with them and see how they pose and everything. And these actually have the full posability of a high-grade model kit, yet at such a tiny little scale. And that's brilliant! I'm really, as you know, I'm really into small-scale Transformers, and having small-scale Gundams that have full articulation, now that's right up my alley. But why haven't I seen these things at Hobbyco or something like that? I mean, they're only $10 each. Definitely excited to build these at home. In fact, I may pick up a pair of model pliers that I've been meaning to get for years because it'll be much easier at that point. And finally, while I was at the meetup, I got these off of a friend. They're just a bunch of Micromasters. I don't really know the names of them, but some of them are combiners. One of them's missing a front half of the combiner, and the rest are just normal. I really like this one. I'll have to look up the names later. I already have a retool of this in the Sports Car Decepticon set. This looks awfully familiar, but I don't think I've seen it anywhere before. And a boat, because of course. And in case you're wondering how I got them,
Just completely ruined the shot just to suck this boy in front.
knowing how things go in the Transformers Collectors Club Australia, this wasn't the first time, and it certainly won't be the last. I'm coming for you, Michael, and I will steal everything. Hopefully tomorrow I can actually get to the convention on time, or at least in a decent hour. But until then, I'll just be thinking about what to do tomorrow, because I am not editing the first day's video. It's not quite done yet, but I'm just exhausted.